How is everybody doing today? Happy Sunday Fun Day. I'm excited because tomorrow we're dropping an episode of my podcast, The Dating Detectives, and it's going to be, I don't know, all these stories are good, but tomorrow, man, every time you guys say like, oh my gosh, why can't we ever catch these guys, or why can't we do something about it? Wait till you hear tomorrow's episode. You're going to lose your crap. Like, you're going to be like, holy bananas, what just happened? So I can't wait for you guys to hear tomorrow's episode. Like, it's so legit. Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm so glad to see you here. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. There's a lot of new followers here and new faces. So I wanted to just kind of come on and introduce myself and say hi to my current friends. I think our podcast drops at 7 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time it actually comes on. But anyways, I definitely, if you're not listening to the Dating Detectives, it's a wild. Thank you so much. And also if you are in like the cold weather places, especially on purpose, first of all, why? Second of all, it's 87 degrees here. So I'm sending you some love from Florida, the great tourist state. In the meantime, let's do some makeup. So I wanted to introduce myself. My name's Mackenzie. I'm a private investigator for 20 years. I'm also a makeup artist. I learned to do makeup in my car doing surveillance as a PI. And I have a funny story to tell you of a call I got today from another investigator. I wanted to do a whole video on it because it's hilarious. But anyways, so I want to teach you. Oh, you're in Riverview. Laura, I graduated from Riverview High School. Class of 02, baby. You got pics of your charcuterie board? Yes, I do, but I did not make the charcuterie board. I ordered it to be pre-made, but if you want to see it, it is an artwork of heaven. I actually have charcuterie here with me because I was like, I want a snack, and so I grabbed some charcuterie. And so it's like salami and grapes and cheese and like pepperonis and whatever. Negative 44 degrees. Negative. What? No. Stop it. No. Y'all, that's out of control. Stop. We don't do them negative. That I can't. My bones just cannot. How y'all live like this? And y'all do this to yourself on purpose. I don't feel sorry for you. Y'all live there on purpose? No. No, ma'am. Also, don't come to Florida. It's overcrowded as hell. Charcuterie is the best meal ever. It is my favorite meal because you can just like munch. Like you can just like snack on it. And I'm a snacky girl. I'm not like a meal girl. So anyways, 10 inches of snow. That's a lot. Holy shit. Good Lord, y'all. Listen, we having a pool party at my house. Y'all come over. Anyway, so if you're new here, this is the makeup that I sell. It's from Saint Beauty. And this is like a one compact cream makeup. All your colors these all come out and they're like, every palette is a magnet. So then you choose your size and your colors and all. If you comment match, I'll tell you what colors to get. But anyways, if you think of like a toddler coloring on a wall with a crayon and they like do like this and they look stupid crazy, that's okay. I kind of want you to do it that way. So you see that it's okay. It doesn't have to be like perfect. See, it's just kind of messy, a little bit sloppy. So this makeup will melt into your skin. So if you're an idiot when it comes to makeup, that's what makes this stuff really easy. Because it's just like, you just kind of like, I'm going to get my brightening highlight. The way I teach this is like, I teach it to you like you're a 5-year-old. So if you're like, put your scuba goggles on your face. The dark color goes on the outside. The brightest color goes on the inside. And that's how this makeup works. So, like, consider me your makeup Miss Rachel, okay? She's on drugs for sure. Maybe not. I don't know. That's whatever. It's amazing how she does what she does, and she gets the baby's attention. But anyways, like that's what I am. You're Miss Rachel of makeup, okay? Anyway, so we take this bright color and kind of slap it here, like. You can do it this way. Some people just do a little dab and then like a little dab. Do whatever you want. I'm not your mama. But I like to kind of do it like this and very messily to kind of show you that it's fine. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be fine if your makeup looks atrocious. It's kind of supposed to. And then this melts into your skin. So at first you look like a dumpster fire, and maybe your husband will walk in and be like, "Girl, what in the hell are you doing?" And you just tell him, "Mind your business, fella. Mind your business." I'm doing things, mind your business. And you tell them to get out and then tell them to come back in 10 minutes. And then it's all blended and pretty. This makeup's the jazz. I don't care how smart or stupid you are when it comes to makeup. Even if you're like a makeup pro, you love this stuff. That was me anyways. At first I hated it because I was like, no way. I was like, that's stupid. Nobody does their makeup like that. And then I was like, oh, wait. So anyways, what I'm doing is I'm just taking all the different colors and putting them on like different areas of my face. So it's just like basically doing one layer of foundation, but instead of taking, yeah, if the men find out, we can shapeshift. They're going to tell the church. This is just basically taking one layer of foundation, but making it so that all the colors are already where they go, so that when you blend it, it's still one layer and all of this like melts in, right? So as I'm feeding the horse, this is, what is overpeck? What's that? I saw overpeck. I thought it was an overpack and I was like, that's me. This is called the smudge brush. This is very dense. She's got very dense bristles and one's kind of like pointed and one's like, has it snowed anywhere near? Honey, I'm in Florida. It don't snow here. No, ma'am. We too close to the equator. It ain't snowing here. If it snows here, I'm moving to the Bermuda Triangle because I'm moving to the Bahamas. Oh, that's your last name. I was like, Overpack. That sounds like Overpack. Hey, Chrissy. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. We've got 8 inches so far. Listen, I think size is mattering a lot to a lot of you folks. 8 inches is like, what's that, like this? And then the 10, and then somebody said 2 feet. What's that, like this? That's too much snow. No, ma'am. I'm not interested in learning more about your snow. No, thank you. Keep it to yourself. Not interested in your snow. I'm a Florida girl. I cannot like it. I was making fun of y'all in my stories. I was like bragging a little bit and I felt mean, but I was like, also, no. I know you shaved your head and then it like, now you don't have a blanket of hair on your head. You poor thing. It was entirely too much snow. Hey, Riley, baby. It's so good to see you. Okay, so this is my makeup. Looks like a dumpster fire at first. So again, if your husband or your child or your mama walks in, they're like, girl, what have you done? Just be like, listen, Mackenzie on the Freedom Barbie on this machine, this Instagram machine is out of her mind. And then you could like show her. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking this 3D brush and I'm just pressing everything into my skin, okay? There are sometimes I watch some of y'all and some other Saint artists do their makeup and they start taking the brush like this and swirly whirling. And I'm like I cannot. So I would like to encourage you to do your makeup however you want. I ain't your mama, ain't nobody your mama. But if you press this in, just press it in, just press it right into your skin. I promise you, you will not need to do no swirly whirling. We are just pressing everything in right where it sits and you're going to get such a beautiful coverage. I feel like when we're swirling, we're basically like, don't bend your bristles. Think of it that way. Don't bend your bristles. And I just use this pointy end. See how it kind of fits right here in these areas? I'm going to tap a little bit of that excess on my eyelid just to get that little even skin tone. But we're pressing the makeup into our skin. So the heat from our skin is going to melt this. So this makeup is a cream, not like oily, greasy, gross, but like there's just no alcohol in it. And it has beeswax, which is actually really good for your skin. And it has healing properties. And so if you have acne, myself included and my customers have reported that it kind of clears up acne because of that healing, the healing ingredients and beeswax. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, my arm gets tired. Chrissy, I have seen snow. I've seen it for the first time about 3 or 4 years ago, something like that in West Virginia. But it never fell on my head except one time I was traveling doing surveillance and it fell on my head and I think I was in Denver. Oh, my best friend's in Tennessee and she sent me a picture of some icicles. She's like, this is so pretty. And I was like, girl, let me turn on my heated blanket. So anyways, when we are pressing this into our skin, right? If you are just doing like this, you're probably not going to get the best result. Just like pick up, put down, pick up, put down. I would like to encourage you to start there. But if you give a little bit of see how these bristles are bending just enough? Like they're not, if I do this, it's mashing. Like I have to apply a lot of pressure. But if you just kind of really lightly bend them this is as much as they'll bend without having to press. So if we just kind of lightly, a little buff, I guess is like a buffing motion, that's what we want to do. And that's how you're going to get a really good blend. So we're never dragging your brush across your skin. So we want to buff it a little bit, but never dragging. So never drag your makeup past like half an inch. Like give it like half an inch and that's it. And what you'll do is you'll see that's how much it bends, like the bristles bend. And I think that's a big trick to applying this makeup. But what we're used to is, oh my gosh, those colors are so scary. And your first instinct is to wipe and swipe and blend away. So if you can just train your hand to be super light and do these little like half-inch little sweepies. It's like half inch, half inch, half inch. See how my bristles are bending, but not a whole lot? It's just enough to press it into the skin. So up and down probably won't work, but a little bit of that sweepies. So you're never dragging your brush like you would across a canvas, ever. It's just a baby. Yes, Tracy, it's just a baby. It is a little bit of a learning curve too, especially with this makeup, because we're so used to taking a paintbrush, painting on our liquid foundation or using our fingers to rub it in or a sponge or whatever, and getting that even layer of makeup. And so it was kind of easy. You have one layer and just make sure that it applies evenly, done. But then you have to add like more dimension or else you just look one dimensional, which is fine if that's what you like. But the idea is that this makeup is easy, one layer, but you still get the coverage you want without adding a ton of extra product, which means there's no texture or cakiness. It's not settling and caking and the lines and wrinkles and all that jazz. You're just getting a really beautiful finish. So just these light little swipes. And if you apply too much, you'll probably find it harder to blend. So try starting really, really lightly and just kind of little bitty swipes. That's how much my brush is bending. If I want my bristles to bend more, I have to apply pressure. So just kind of lightly do like little half-inch sweeps. Boop, 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 boop. Up to Jesus with the contour. And then everything else just kind of press in, right? So you get a really pretty blend. And you already have... yes, Tracy, the timer is set. Yes. Where's the timer? Hold on. Yeah, the water timer is absolutely set, duh. Yeah, Y'all hydrate. Okay, we got, yep. Tracy don't mess around. She'll yell at you if you don't drink your water. Anyways, hi! Thank you guys for coming to join. Okay, so see how this turned into this? So again, when someone walks in and they're like, what in the bejesus, what in the bananas have you got going on? You just tell them, no, mind your business. And hydrate and mind your business. And also mind everyone else's because sometimes it's entertaining. Anyway, so we're just like pressing, and then over time, like the more you use your makeup, you'll kind of get the idea, like it's muscle memory, right? So it's not necessarily like the colors are scary, but you can see that whenever you're blending it, it blends out differently than like a liquid foundation. So if you're new here and you want your colors, just comment match and I'll tell you like the light colors and the dark colors to get. And like, I'll recommend blush colors and lippy colors and eyeshadows and all the things. And then you just like buy whatever you want. Like you just add to your cart, whatever you want. So it's kind of it's like a golden corral for makeup. Like you just go up there with your plate, or in this case, your palette, and you just load it up with whatever you want. I can recommend like the daily specials to you, but at the end of the day, like it's up to you. Chrissy, I call it war paint too, because I'm like, sometimes a lot of people think that when you're trying to tell women, oh, you're beautiful, but also put on makeup, that you're basically saying makeup makes someone feel beautiful, or makeup is what's going to make someone beautiful. To use a base. I do my skincare in the morning, and then I use SPF as a primer. You can use like a setting spray or a primer spray before your makeup, which is really good. Saint has a really good one, which works really well. It's very hydrating. It's the Plush Prep Mist. That's the setting spray. Hold on. Here it is. This is the Plush Prep Mist. This is a great start for your makeup. And then once you kind of spray it and like just kind of let it dry or whatever. Tracy's like, the snow is stopping me from getting my saint. So yeah, you can, once you just like press your makeup in, it just gives you this really beautiful finish. So there's nothing wrong with, hey, Stephanie, there is nothing wrong with putting on your makeup, which putting on your makeup means self-care because you are taking time to do something for yourself. And the whole point is when you put on your makeup or you do something, oh, it is because I have a bunch of pink lights in here. I have my vanity has like a neon strip, and so it's on pink right now. It makes me want to do purple. So whenever you take time to do something, like for instance, your makeup, and you like the result of it, that's what makes you feel good. It's not that you put on makeup and now you're pretty. It's that you took the time to do something for yourself and you visually, the results are visually appealing to you, right? So that I think is what, like, it's kind of like cleaning your house, right? And you're like, oh, this really sucks. But then you sit back and you look at everything sparkling and pretty. It's not like, yeah, it's that the house is nice, but it's the time that you took, that you can take pride in the fact that you took the time to clean your house and it feels good, right? So it's just like, it's kind of like that, where you're just taking the time to do something for yourself and the outcome is actually something that you really like. So when I come here and I say, hey, you're naturally beautiful, also buy this makeup, it's just a way for me to say, hey, this is a great way to, you know, kind of pour into yourself. I'm just adding a little bit more contour for my preference. I like a little bit more. This is just a way for me to say, hey, take some time to pour into yourself. What I've learned is that a lot of women, especially ones that say, I don't wear makeup. It's not because they think they're too good for it. It's not because of any other reason than most of the time. They just were never taught how, so they're not confident in applying it. If I can build your confidence in applying makeup, that means that you're going to do it more often. So that means more often you're going to take time to pour into yourself, give yourself a little self-care, and more often you're going to look in the mirror and like the result. So it's not that the makeup makes you look beautiful. We're already beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. The Lord made you just as you are. You are beautiful. I don't care who you are, what you look like, you are beautiful, right? Always. And there is something to be said about telling ourselves that every single day, but it doesn't suck to take time to do something and enjoy the results, period. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what nobody says about, well, you're just trying to sell makeup. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's my whole goal for the last 4 years is sell. Well, I didn't mean to sign up to sell it. I just wanted to try the makeup. The rest was an accident. But it kind of is like, it's one of those things where the Lord used my loud ass mouth to say, hey, this can kind of really help your self-esteem. And it took me, by teaching others, it took me out of a place of using makeup as a mask to using it as a vehicle to get to that point where I was doing it because, number one, I was setting an example for others, which I didn't realize till the first lady told me I made her feel more beautiful than she's ever felt. And there's something to that. But then also just kind of like helping other women feel they are worth the time it takes to do something for yourself, period. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Makeup is not to make you beautiful. Makeup is to do something for yourself and you enjoy the freaking outcome of your labor. You know what I mean? Just like, that's it. Like you should feel beautiful. That's why I love like women-owned companies, like women-owned boutiques and clothing shops that are owned by like women. It's because a lot of times, like, yeah, they're trying to sell clothes, but also they want to, especially like size inclusive ones, they want every woman to feel beautiful. Foxblood, that's a goth, like all black clothing line. My friend Lindsay Hartz, she owns Foxblood clothing, size inclusive from extra small to 4XL. Like it is all the ranges. It's an all black, like goth kind of clothing line, but it caters to everyone. And even though you think of like all black, like what, but she has cute stuff and it still makes me feel beautiful. And I like that she caters to all sizes because I've been all sizes. I've been size 24 and now I'm a size 2. Like I've been all the different sizes. So I know what it's like to be that girl. So that's really important to me. But at the end of the day, they just want women to feel beautiful too. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'll get off my soapbox, but y'all deserve to feel beautiful. And that's why I teach this makeup. But that's also why I teach it in a way that other influencers, I think, kind of drop the ball, which I think influencers are great because they can really inspire and help you build confidence. This is my bronzer, by the way. I kind of go balls to the wall with bronzer because I like the warmth of it. But you can see that it's not so scary. Like when you blend it, you see it's not so bad. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, squirrel, ADHD, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, you deserve to feel beautiful. We all deserve to feel beautiful. And this is a great way to do that. Thank you, Shannon. I really like it too. But I think I do want to go back to the brighter blonde. I just liked it. I just liked it. I don't know. It looks pretty now too, but I just like the brighter. But I can't help it. I can't help it. Andrea, same. This makeup makes me feel beautiful. And to be honest with you, I grew up for 40 years with people telling me you're fat and ugly. Those are the two words. That's the only thing people could say. They couldn't say I wasn't smart. I have degrees for days. I'm well educated. I have a high IQ. Like on paper, I'm really smart. Like I'm an intelligent person. I'm a little ditzy sometimes, you know, and I'm an idiot sometimes, but I'm an intelligent person. So the only thing people could ever have on me was that I was fat and ugly, period. That's what all the guys that I dated said. That's what all the girls that didn't want to hang out with me said. I was fat and ugly. And that was my worth for 40 years. Okay. And so it's just like a matter of just not like, I don't want to say, oh, I was the fat, ugly girl. That's just what everybody else said. But now I know that I'm beautiful without makeup. I'm pretty without anything. Like, because I'm starting to let myself believe that because I deserve that. And you do too. And so I think that's what's missing. I think that when influencers are sharing, you know, makeup and makeup tips and makeup products, I think that's the one thing they're missing is why do women want to wear makeup? Why are women interested in your videos? It's because they want to know how to wear this makeup. They want to know, they're looking at you going, gosh, how can I do what she's doing? But the problem is with a lot of influencers, number one, they're focused on the product. Like, get this product, put it on your face, it'll look like this. Nobody says, what brush do you use? How hard do you press? How many bristles do you use? How do you apply it in a way that works for you? Like, how do you use it for mature skin? How do you use it for younger skin? And I feel like that's missing. I also feel like the heart is missing. I feel like the heart of why women connect with makeup, it's beauty that we deserve to feel that we don't. And so I feel like if more influencers talked about their story and kind of were a little bit more real about like, hey, you think this influencer's so great and she's so beautiful. How many times does she cry herself to sleep at night? How many times does she feel sad? Like, not that that's important, but it's nice to know that they're human too. You know what I mean? It's called Foxblood clothing, and it's really cute. Like, they have like skirts and like shirts and cute little corsets and socks and all kinds of stuff, but it's an all black clothing line. And then she has another one that's like what's the Kaiway, or what's she has a pink and purple line, and it's like the goth, like, I can't think of what it's called. Cougar or High Harajuku. What's it called? I can't think of it. But anyway, she has another line too that's all pink and purple goth, and it's really cute too. Tracy, thank you. So, that's the biggest compliment. It's not like, being online is not a persona for me. It's not. This is who I am. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna be someone who's like, I never fart and I never, like, yeah, you do. Shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've let one rip a time or two. Like, let's be real. We think celebrities are so great. Everyone shits their pants. Everyone poops. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? No one's better than you. But that's what I love about this makeup so much, is that it's so versatile and it's great for all ages. And it's easy to learn because it's easy to teach. And it's easy to teach because it's easy to learn. And so that's kind of what I like about it the most, I think, is that it's the most attainable for the everyday woman. Not the woman who's like, who wants to model for L'Oreal or wants to whatever. But this is for the woman who just wants to get up and get on a Zoom call without having to take 47 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, this is for the woman who just wants to feel a little bit more normal. Someone said, I'm going to do my makeup before I go shovel snow. First of all, God bless you for the snow. I can't. I love that journey for you. Don't invite me over until summer. But anyways, like, I love that for you. But there are so many of my customers that have told me, I just put on my makeup to do nothing. Like, I'll put on my makeup to do the dishes. It's not a matter of being pretty for anyone. Like, I'll sit in my car on surveillance, not see a single soul, and put on my makeup. I'll sometimes go to surveillance at 5 a.m. I'll get home at 5 p.m. or later. My makeup will be full face, full glam, full whatever. And I didn't see one single person that day because I sit in a surveillance vehicle with blacked out windows. Nobody sees me, but I do it for me. And so when you're doing that, that tells me that you're doing it for you. And that's what I love. That's what I love the best, is that it's for you, you know? So I don't want this journey. She said, I don't want this journey. I did my makeup yesterday just to sit in the house. Bingo, bango, got him. I'm telling you. That's when you know that you're doing it just for you. Like, when you have your makeup on, there's just something different about your life. You're just like, oh yeah. I have my makeup on. And you just feel good. It feels good on your skin. Okay. This is basically like my whole face. Foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer, blush, illuminator. Oh, my illuminator. I'm going to add a little bit of illuminator. We just pop her on high. Look at that. Oh. I did do eyeshadow today because it was a veg out day. I am all about doing some freaking eyeshadow for no freaking reason. But I say for no reason, but really the reason is me, because I want to, because ain't nobody my mama, and I do whatever I want. Because I'm 41. And so I do. Oh, the poor baby. The pups have to go walking with their little paws. Do y'all's dogs get shoes? Is that a stupid question? Thank you, Chrissy. I love you so much. But also, I really need to know if y'all's dogs get shoes for the snow. Is that stupid? Can dogs feel on their feet? It must be cold. I know my dog Duchess, she's a 110-pound black Labradoodle, and she don't like nobody touching her feet. I can't imagine her in the snow. She'd be like, I couldn't imagine. So I just wonder if y'all put dogs on shoes. Look, that's the timer. You're welcome, Tracy. Y'all drink your water. She won't wear them, but yes. I see dogs in the snow with no shoes on, and I'm like, they can feel that, right? Am I stupid? I'm a little bit dumb, but it's fine. Hey, I didn't. Y'all, I one time spent like 2 days in a row trying to think how long does it take a giraffe to throw up. Like, I can't with my thoughts. Don't mind me. Our puppy loved the eyes. Aww. My dogs would panic and lose their they would... Honey, if it's less than 70 degrees outside, the little one, she's 4.5 pounds. She come in shivering like this. And you're like, honey, are you okay? And you got to put her under a blanket. Like, she's no pounds at all. Anyways, if you're new here, just comment match. I'll tell you what shades to get. But it looks really nice on your skin. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. There was something that I did. So I got to tell y'all, I'm a gossip a little bit. Okay. A little bit. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I don't mean to talk bad about nothing or no one, but I got to share it because I know most of y'all already are not new here. So y'all know how I use the Drunk Elephant skincare, and I love it. And I think the Drunk Elephant is great, and I love their products. Every single one. There's not one I don't like. I really like the Drunk Elephant stuff, right? I have been talking about Drunk Elephant for like 4 years. I never got paid from them. Never, never. It is genuinely something that I like with the Drunk Elephant. I like them a lot. I want y'all to know a couple times I had my talent manager, my agent, and an attorney, 2 attorneys, reach out to Drunk Elephant and say, hey, like this person would like to work with you because she really genuinely likes your product. She has a big following. And I think you guys would be great to collab together, which is basically saying like, hey, let's collab or do some kind of like promotion or just something to monetize it, which I'm not motivated by money. Like, I'm not someone who's like, well, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not doing that. I will tell you, if I like it, I'll tell you I like it. If I don't, I'll tell you I don't. I sell Saint. This is my full-time job. And I'll tell you, there's some stuff I don't like. Like, I'm totally honest about that stuff. Lying just gonna make you look like an idiot. Anyways, so, Drunk Elephant said that they won't work with me because my talent manager and the talent agent did not have enough big name. They did not work with enough big name like influencers to be credible or something like that. Like, and those aren't the exact word. Like, that's not verbatim. That's just like basically in layman's terms, right? So they're basically saying like, we're not going to work with you because the people you work with aren't credible enough. Y'all, now listen, for 41 years, okay, well, not this, it's gone less now, but for 40 years, I was the ugly fat girl, and I was pushed around, abandoned, like rejected, been told I wasn't good enough, I wasn't worth it, whatever the case is. That's how I've been feeling for 40 years. That's how people treated me. They made me feel like I was nothing, right? And so now this company, this brand, is basically saying, not only is my talent agency or the brand management, whatever, not only are they not good enough, I'm not good enough. Now my audience ain't good enough. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna make me feel like shit, number one. Number two, you not gonna make my friends feel like shit, period. Like, I got so defensive, and I was like, that's enough to make me not want to use a product, period. Like, I'm probably not a good business person, because I move with feelings rather than you can't bribe me to do anything with money. But if you make me feel something, I'll do it. Even if it's for less dollars or no, like, that's just how I am. I was poor my whole life. Like, if I live in a box, I'm fine. Like, I don't care. And so, yeah, that's another thing too. So Saint, and I just did a video on this, I don't know if y'all saw it. Saint, this makeup company, used to be a MLM. There was a girl on YouTube who made a ton of videos about me talking about, I'm an MLM and I'm doing this and I'm like scamming women and all this stuff. Honey, I ain't your mama. If you want to join my team, which I never recruited one person, 500 women joined my team, and I didn't recruit one of them. You want to know why? Because they like me, because they related to me. They asked me to join my team. I asked them not to. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so this Drunk Elephant, I love them to death, and I do think they have great products. I'm not going to lie. I really like their products. But it put a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm a feelings thinker. Okay, I don't think with logic and reason. I think with feelings. And so you hurt my feelings when you said I'm not good enough, my talent and now my audience ain't good enough. That's not going to work out. Especially, not to mention, there's across my platforms, I have like 2 million or so people that follow me, right? And you telling me that like they're not good enough, basically. You're basically saying that because who I work with, who I associate with ain't good enough, they ain't good enough, I'm not good enough. That's not, it tore my little heart out, and I'm about to cry thinking about it, because you want, after being someone that everyone told was not good enough, like my whole life, and then finally I build this platform, right, out of authenticity, and I come here and I say, hey, I would really like to, collab more. I would like to give my audience like discount codes, or, even just to monetize it, like give me another stream of income, because I am genuinely, authentically promoting your product, anything, right, whatever. And like I said, for 4 years, I've been promoting Drunk Elephant because I really like them. And they were like, no, because your talent agent or your managers we don't see proof of anybody that you work with that has a big enough name, basically, to back them up. I'm like, excuse me, you are talking to the Freedom Barbie. Do you know who I am? Like, that's not my heart. But you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. The audacity. I don't know where they got the audacity, but I need to put it back. So anyways, so I go to Utah last week because the Saint invited the top 25 sellers, which, by the way, for the whole company, I'm number 2, top 25 sellers. I was number 1 month, but then for 3 years, I've been top 2, okay, sellers for Saint. So I sell more makeup than everybody else except for one person, but okay, for the Saint makeup. That ain't because like I'm a salesperson. That's because of my heart, and I've been able to connect with people in a way that I've never been able to before. I've done surveillance for 20 years, sitting in a car by myself, isolated, right? So Peach and Lily's good. I like the Peach and Lily. Thank you so much. So they invited the top 25 sellers to Utah. So there's, I think 20 of us were able to come, and there was like 5 of the girls there, and I saw their skin, and these are girls that I've worked with Saint for the last 4 years. So I've seen them a couple times a year for the last 4 years, and I watched their content and all this stuff. And I'm like, y'all skin looks really good. Like, what are y'all doing? And this is in the desert in Utah, right? And they're like where everybody else is like dry. Their skin looked so glowy and so beautiful. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Because for me to notice that, like, I just see the beauty in everything. But for me to notice that things have changed drastically, I was like, what in the hell? And so they're using the Korean skincare, the Remon or whatever. Remon's an MLM. And I was like, y'all, I don't want to do another MLM. Like, Saint is not an MLM anymore. And I'm grateful because, I don't know, it just, with after the YouTube videos and all of that, I was just like, I was so happy just to connect with my customer. But I noticed their skin, y'all, and I was like, I have to try this. So one of my friends had sent me some of the skincare. Like, she just sent it to me. And y'all, I've only been using it for 2 days, and my skin feels softer than a baby's, but it has never felt this, like, hydrated. It's not greasy, but I guess there's, like, I've been spending the last, like, 3 days. No, I got it on Friday. She sent it out on, like, Tuesday. And I've been like almost the last week, I've been nothing but research these ingredients, and it seems legit. And the skin of my friends from the other Saint girlies, like, these are girls that I trust. Like, I've worked with them. They are authentic with their audience. They are exactly who they are in person as they are online. Like, I really like them. And you use the Remon too? I did a video and I'm asking for, like, feedback from people who use Remon, but I put it on my skin and I was like, okay, like, this is another gimmick. And y'all know I'm a PI, I hate gimmicks. But I was at a point where with Drunk Elephant, I was like, it's called Remon, Riman. If you want my link to it, I'll send it to you, so you can kind of check it out. But basically it's like, it's one particular, like, this guy's already a gazillionaire, okay? He just really is passionate about what he does. He didn't need to start this business, but he did, and now he's a millionaire. Like, I don't know the next number after gazillion, but whatever. So why not, right? So, this fella decides that he's gonna use this plant or whatever, and this Be Young Pool, like, Korean thing. And when I tell you, I started doing research on it, and it's legit. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Google Scholar, but you will learn a thing or two. And Google Scholar is cool. But anyways, I'm not someone who just takes somebody's word for it. But number one, I saw the skin of these girls who I've trusted and been friends with for 4 years, and I physically, with my own eyes, saw a difference. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And oh, good, okay. Yeah, I don't trust anyone either. And to be honest, I signed up as a rep under one of my friends, like the very first girl who told me about it like 2 years ago. I signed up under her just because I was like, well, as soon as I start sharing this with my audience, yes, Kim looks amazing. And Kim's the top seller there. She used to be a teacher, and I just love the way she teaches skincare and makeup online. And she's incredible. Her name is Kimberly Weimer. And she's incredible, and they all teach it really well. So I've been learning a lot from them. But I feel like coming to this precipice with, like, Drunk Elephant, and if I don't ever earn $1, fine. But I have a big audience who follows me, and a big question I get asked is, what skincare are you using? So anyways, I signed up as a rep, even though it's an MLM, which I'm not crazy about, but I told the girl I signed up with, I said, listen, I would like to, I'm someone who learns quickly. Like, I've already learned basically every single product. I know exactly what it does. I'm still researching. Like, I look at the ingredients list on every single product. I go to the Google machine. I go to Google Scholar. I look at YouTube videos on every single ingredient. That's what I do, because that's my PI mind. And so I'm putting pieces together like this, and I'm figuring things out. I know what's necessary, what's not. Like, I could probably be a chemist, like, but like a dumb one, like the less, not a, I don't want to take away from the credibility of chemists, but like, because that requires math. Anyways, I've learned a lot about it, whatever. And so I'm really excited. So I was like, I've only been using it for 2 days. I don't know nothing. I don't see no results myself. I just saw my friends, and I was like, dang, that's good. They're like, girl, it's just Remon. And those are not people that I signed up under. Those are not people that try to sell it to me. Like, I physically asked them. So it's very organic. I'm nervous because it's an MLM. And so I don't want, like, I told the girl I signed up with, I said, with Saint, what happened was people related to me and they wanted the team environment. I have no interest or no desire, no passion to like build a team because I don't want to be responsible for someone else's success or failure or whatever. I like connecting with my customer one-on-one. So anyways, it's like if someone joins my team, it's fine. And I have the resources and like the uplines that are willing to help or whatever. I'm still skeptical about MLMs, but from what I understand, and I have a lot of friends that are using this product. Anyways, so that's why I'm trusting it, is because I have some friends that use it. But so what I decided was that, thank you, Tracy. I'm sorry. I get in trouble. So what I decided was I have my personal assistant who's 27. She's acne prone with oily, sensitive skin. So I'm going to have her do it. I'm 41. So like my, basic, hyperpigmentation, things like that. And then I'm going to have my assistant's mom, and then my mom and my stepmom do it. My stepmom is Filipino. She's 55. My assistant's mom is 58. I hope she don't kill me. And my mom's going to be 70 this year. And so I want all five of us are going to try it for 90 days. And I'm making everybody, I'm like, I want you guys to do it with me because I want everybody to see like that I did my own research. I just can't trust somebody else's word. I just can't. So, but anyway, so with the drunk elephant thing and then this, I was like, there's something to like drunk elephant was great, but it wasn't making my skin do what it was doing for their skin. And I was like, y'all are aging backwards. So I wanted to try it. But anyways, even just like, I've only used it for 2 days. And when I tell you it's more steps than I'm used to, like it's like 5 steps instead of like 2, but it feels so good. And like, if you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, but it's not like when Saint eliminated the MLM model, like the pyramid model, the whatever, a lot of the leaders at Saint came together and said, let's join another company together and find success in another company together as leaders. So they went to olive tree people. And so my leader, like one of the ones that was like an upline, like way above me, I signed up under her because it would help her if I was just, I had no interest in selling a product, like nothing. I want to age backward. It's called Remon, R-I-M-A-N, Remon. Some of the ladies here are using it and they can attest for me, but I'm doing a 90-day thing at home with I have 3 moms and my assistant. So anyways, we're, what was I saying? I don't remember. Sorry. I lost my I have ADHD. Anyway, so I wanted to, the olive tree people. So I signed up under my leader for olive tree people. No desire to sell it. No desire to get into skincare. And another problem I had was that, and she was like, well, do you want to sell it? And I'm like, no, like I'll sign up under you just to give you that leg because that's how you build. Is like you have legs under you, and that's how MLMs work. No interest in the product, no interest in selling it, but I did try it just because I was like, well, I'm signing up on her, I might as well try it. So I tried it. I was like, I'm not crazy about this. Like, there's too many things and there's too many numbers. I didn't understand none of it. And I was like, there's like, what is this product for? Under eye wrinkles. What is this product for? Under eye wrinkles. What is this product for? Under eye. And I was like, what? Like how? Anyways. I'm 52. I used it for almost a year. Oh, that's great. Okay, so you've used it for a year and you're already, that's great. I love this so much. I would love any feedback if y'all use it because I'm on day 2 and I'm already like, I don't notice any difference in like the hyperpigmentation or anything. The big thing I notice is the hydration and the way my skin feels and the lightness of it. It just feels good like all day. Anyways, so I signed up with OTP because that's where all the leaders went. And I just wanted to support my leader. I felt bad that, like I support what I support what Saint did. If they wanted to change their business model, like that's their absolute prerogative. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it was great. I was like, good, more one-on-one time for my customers and less team stuff, which I'm not good at. Like, I don't want to teach somebody else how to connect with their customer. Like I want to be the one. That's why I didn't do like the leader, whatever. anyways, so I just didn't understand that skin, and so I was just not turned on by it. But then after the thing with Drunk Elephant, and then, you know, kind of seeing my friends last week, and I found myself a little bit jealous. Like, I was like, dang, their skin looks so good. And so I was really excited. Okay, so you like the OTP. OTP has a lot of, they do have a lot of internals. I'm such a I hate gimmicks so bad. So I'm like, that's why people that sell like supplements, I'm like, I like selling makeup because I can show you a before and after in like 5 minutes flat. But like with hair stuff or like supplements, like you can't show, like I have instant gratification needs, okay? So that's why I'm a little skeptical about the skincare, but that's why I'm doing my own 90-day trial. But anyways, if you want to check out the Remon stuff, you can just message me. I'd be happy to help you. I like the Drunk Elephant, but they basically said that I didn't have a big enough influencer. The agents, the talent manager and the talent agent that reached out on my behalf, and the two attorneys that said, hey, this person would be great to work with your brand. They said, okay, let me see. And I sent over a one sheet, like it's like a media kit, and it says everybody you've worked with and all these things. I don't work with anybody who has big enough influencers on their roster to make me good enough to monetize with their product. And so I was like, well, first of all, I've been advertising for you for 4 years as my audience has grown to almost 2 million across my platforms, which, not to toot my own horn, but that's like, I don't care about numbers, but that's kind of a big number. Like, that's kind of, you know, shame on them. Like, yeah, like that's a big thing. I've been advertising for 4 years because I genuinely like your product. But they said I wasn't good enough, and I took that to heart because you're basically saying I'm not good enough and my audience is not good enough. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not gonna work out. So and then between that and seeing my friends last week in Utah, and all these women are like, girl, this is Remon. Like, where have you been? This is Korean skincare. And I'm like, what is that? So although I love Drunk Elephant, I still love their products. They're using Drunk Elephant for the last 4 years has not made my skin, with consistent use every single day, has not made my skin look like those girls did. And so I was like, well, I want to try that. Another problem I had was, hey, friend. Another problem I had was, well, I get microneedling treatments. I get chemical peels, laser, like all these things. And I was like, how could I authentically sell skincare knowing that I do all these treatments? And it's like, I do all those treatments using Drunk Elephant too. You know what I mean? Like, if you do those treatments, fine. Like, I just don't want anybody to get the idea of like, of course your skin looks great. You get microneedling. So it kind of feels like I want to be altruistic. Like, I don't want to be someone who's like, look at my beautiful skin. It's this Remon. Buy it from me. When really it's just chemical peels. Like, do you know what I mean? And so that's what my fear was. But honestly, I've been doing that all along too. And so anyways, I'm not getting any younger. And so I was really excited to see their transformations with their skin. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, I went around my ass to get to my elbow to tell you that I tried something new and I'm really skeptical because that's what I am. And I don't trust anything. So I love hearing that some of you use it and really like it. That kind of gives me hope. But so far, 2 days in, I like it. Like, my skin just feels good. And then my Saint on top of it. There's one thing that I don't like so far. When my friend sent me the skincare stuff, she also sent me, you will probably microneedle less after using it. I believe that. That's what they were saying too. So I think that's cool. She sent over what's called a cushion compact. It's like foundation. It's like, and it has 5 different shades, which in my opinion, like, isn't really enough, but whatever. Anyways, and it's so like a compact, and a lot of the girls were like, oh, I use this, and then I put my Saint on top of it. Like, I use this as a foundation, and then I put my Saint. So I put some on myself, and I put it on my mom. We were the same skin tone, and so we were able to both use it. And on both of us, I did 1/2 was the cushion makeup stuff that from Remon, and 1/2 was the Saint. If I did not know Saint and how it feels on my skin, I would have been like, oh, this is okay. But especially compared to Saint, I was like, even without Saint, like, you could see it was dry, like, not chalky, like powdery dry. It just, after using Saint, it was just dry. Like, I was like, this is no comparison. So I wasn't crazy about the cushion. I'm sure for a lot of skin, I'm sure for a lot of gals, it works great. A lot of them seem to love it. Like, whatever, to each his own. It's not something I was crazy about. They need to work on the colors. I do too. I like Saint better. And that was side by side on me and on my mom. I noticed that with the cushion from the skincare line, it enhanced my smile lines. It enhanced my mom's wrinkles, and it enhanced the texture around her eyes. So I could really see a clear difference, and I thought that was really interesting. But again, I've only been playing with it for a couple days, so like I am not the expert on this skin line, but I thought it would be cool if I guess I kind of wanted to do it in my beauty group on Facebook, which if you're not in there, those are fun. That's like 20,000 women that are just like all nice. Like it blows my mind. Like everybody in there is just so kind. And you're like, how the, like, girls are mean, and none of them are. It's wild. Anyway, because also it's like a zero tolerance zone, but whatever. Anyway, so in my beauty group, I was going to have, I was going to see if anybody wanted to do like a 90-day skincare challenge and see if anybody, cause I just don't be trusting folks. You know what I mean? Like I want other people to see how it works for them. But what's cool is that it's just like one ingredient in everything. And so anyways, I'm excited to share more about that as time goes on, but just to give you a little sneaky peeky. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to learn more about that and dig in more. Y'all know I love a good investigation. So that's the water timer. Tracy, don't yell at me. Tracy. How cute is this, first of all? A little donut. I just put it on 15 minutes and you can put it on whatever you want. And when it goes off, and then you drink your water, and that's how you stop dehydrating your body. meeee. Oh, meeee is a good brand too. That's Amazon, right? You can get the meeee brand on Amazon. Yes, like a 90-day. Oh, I did the collagen mask. I did that last night, and I was like, this is so much fun. It was just visually appealing too. But it was really cool. But they, my friend that I signed up under, she was like, look at all these before and afters. I don't care. You can't you can show me 100 million bazillion before and afters. I'm not going to buy it. You can alter, edit, whatever. But I know my own investigation. It's going to be my own personal before and afters, which the only reason I started was because I saw the before and afters of my friends in person, in the flesh. But anyways, it's going to be mine and the people that I trust. And I'm not going to let them edit pictures. So I'm going to know for myself, because I know my audience trusts me. For sure, I know my audience trusts me. So I'm going to make sure that we ain't getting scammed. You know what I mean? So anyways, I just want to give y'all a sneaky peek into what I'm up to. So there's that. And, what else? Oh, by the way, also, if you just coming in and you want this makeup, just comment match and I'll tell you what shades to get. These palettes, y'all, I think there's going to be some fun new releases for Valentine's. I'm hoping. We're going to cross our fingers. I'm hoping. They did it before. They did a Valentine's release before, so I'm hoping for a Valentine's release. I know that when we went to the corporate headquarters last week, a lot of us there was about 20 of us that were there, 20 of the Saint artists, and they were kind of sharing some of their ideas and just kind of how they're trying to honor what you guys as customers, as the consumer, what the consumer is wanting, and also keeping it in line with what the business, the vision of the business. And I just thought it was a really cool mix of maintaining this theory that beauty connects us, which I think was really powerful. So that was really cool. A lot of the artists had a lot of great things to say. And so, yeah, I thought that was really neat and really fun. And, what else was I going to tell y'all? I guess that's it. I kind of came here to tell y'all I feel bad for y'all living in the snow. I feel like y'all are dying. And also, please don't invite me ever. But y'all come to my house. We have a pool party. I told Saint, I said, please don't invite me places in the winter over here in Utah ever again, because I'm not interested. And I'll go. And then I brought 7 leather jackets, and I was like, I'm going to be cold for sure. It was wild. My suitcase was over heavy. It's fine, but that's every day anyways. So anyways, yeah, get your color match from me. If you want to, I might post about the skincare in my beauty group. I don't know. Join. Just comment VIP if you want a link to my beauty. Negative 51. Did you mean to put the dash before? That means negative. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Negative 51 degrees. How y'all live in that? That's like Antarctica. How y'all doing? I can't do 51 regular degrees. 51 regular degrees and my bones are in pain. Like, I know. Even in Texas. 51 degrees. No. Even at 51 degrees, I want to, no. Y'all, I sleep in the summertime in Florida with a heated blanket. All year round, I have a heated blanket in Florida. I can't with y'all in these, like, y'all living in these states on purpose. You do this to yourself. I do not feel sorry for you. You do this to yourself. Y'all moved to Florida. And then if it snows here, I feel sorry for you. Because last year it snowed here, I think, or something. It's out of control. No, ma'am. Molly, hi. It's so good to see you. I need to move somewhere without winter. That's Florida. I love the 4 seasons. We have we have 2 seasons. We have summer and a little less summer. Those are the 2 seasons Florida has. We get in the triple digits in the summer. Yeah, but it's a little bit more desert, so it's a little bit more dry out there at least, right? Tracy said, negative temperature. My negative temperature in your furnace went out? $7,000? So, no, ma'am. We need to boycott. So who we boycotting? Who? Because I'm gonna make a sign. I will make a sign. I got some acrylic markers. I'll make a sign. This is awful. I'm eating some of my charcuterie board. This is about prosciutto. The dead of winter being Canadian. I can't do hot all the time. Girl, I can. Let me tell you. I can't do cold. Don't ask me. Y'all too much of that. It's negative 51 degrees. But you know what? I'm jealous because, like, also not negative 51. Y'all are built different. Like, the Lord created y'all much different because here, no. I'm cold just thinking, like, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt because it's 87 degrees outside, but I would like to put on socks and a sweatpants right now because it's a little chilly. It's 87 today. We had a high of 87. The sunshine was beautiful. Yes, it was. I don't know why I live in Chicago. Y'all come to Florida, we have a pool party. We turn on the hot tub. Y'all come here, I'll take care of you. I'm a nurturer. I want to make sure everybody's taken care of. So y'all just come here. I'll make sure y'all know if you come here, you're going to get snacks and you're going to be warm. You've never lived anywhere but Pennsylvania? Oh, yeah. Y'all get to wear the cute sweaters. I have 72 sweaters that take up my whole closet and I can never wear them except one day a year. So I'm covered for like 72 years. My pasty ass gets burned just oh, it's so funny. No, I didn't do it. Anyways, we can burn our coats and... We have a coat burning party. We need to get our asses out of Chicago. I can't. Y'all are wild. I have so many things. Like, I've had to purge my closet of all the cold stuff I've bought and just can never wear. So I have, like, my huge Poshmark is just like all my clothes, like my Poshmark. And it's just in the man cave and it's just exploding because I'm like, let's just sell all the winter stuff for now. Y'all come to Tampa. Y'all come on. Y'all can move in. Like, we got a different, we got a pull out bed and a man cave, and y'all can come snuggle with me under my heated blanket. You listen, Ryan wants to sleep on the roof. He's like, can I put a tent on a little roof out here? And I'm like, no. It's fun. We'll go to the Busch Gardens if you want to, if you like the roller coasters. Woo. It's fun. Anyways, I'll let y'all go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. But if you want to get a match for makeup, just comment match. And then go to my beauty group on Facebook. Just comment VIP and it'll send you the link to to join. I think I'm going to share more there. Like, I'm skeptical to be like, buy this skincare because I don't know much about it yet. So it makes me feel yucky. I got dibs on Duchess and Jewel. They would love you. They're little snuggle bugs. My dogs are like, there's one's like 4 pounds and one's 110 pounds. And like the little one is smaller than the big one's head. And they're like best friends. It's so cute. That's true. That's true. AC is 6 to 10 grand. So that's true. I don't do the book of faces. Well, that's okay. I'll be talking about it here soon enough, I think. I just want to get like, I just hate gimmicks. And I hate this like skincare I've been only using for 2 days. Like, it feels gross to me. But I also, Remon and St. have been my staples. That's good to know. Like, that's good to know because it's hard for me because someone's like, okay, try this product for a long period of time and you have to be consistent. And I'm not good at consistency, but I have been consistent with my skincare. And so, because I really like the Drunk Elephant stuff, but now I'm like, well, now that I have the consistency down, I'm just changing the products. So, but already my skin feels better. I'm not going to lie. But I hate saying that because it's only been 2 days. So it could totally, like tomorrow I could like break out in hives. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. It seems good so far, and I've done a lot of research, so I'll keep you updated. Anyways, all right, y'all have a good night. I love you so much, and you'll have a fun little PI story coming soon. All right, I love y'all. Bye.